How to get your first plumbing job. How to become a plumber. Guys, becoming a plumber is really not that hard. And to get your first job, if that's really what you want to do, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks to really help you out. We've got a mini course where we ask you certain questions, and that's going to lead to my first one. Do some research. If you go to that mini course, what it tells you is what kind of plumber do you want to be? That's the kind of research you need to do. You don't just walk into a plumbing company and apply for a job like I did the first time. The first time I applied for a job, I just knew I wanted to be a plumber. Now, you need to know, do you want to do residential? Do you want to do commercial? Do you want to do service? Do you want to do new construction? Do you want to be union or do you want to be non-union? Now, those are questions you have to ask yourself. The mini course that we've created actually just kind of helps you go through those questions, and it's free. Take a minute and check it out. I think it'll help you out. But once you know the answers, do research. That's one of the most important things. What kind of company do you want to work for? And find out the reviews on them. Find out the reputation they have. Find out the kind of jobs they do to know that when you go apply, that's the kind of plumbing company you want to work for. Because guys, I'm telling you, there's good plumbing companies and there's bad plumbing companies. You want to make sure you are going to work for a company that's going to help you grow and give you opportunity. To me, one of the most important things you can do is research. Don't be afraid to spend time finding out about the company that you want to go to work for. Check out a lot of the Facebook pages. Check out my YouTube channel. There's a lot of information out there talking about companies and the different kinds that they are. Do some research and make sure you're going to a company that's going to help you grow. Next tip, dress nice. Guys, I have people come in all the time and apply for a job. And I've had people come in shorts, tennis shoes, a messed up shirt, smelling like smoke, like cigarette smoke, not bonfire smoke or anything. Here's the deal. Dress to impress. And I know that sounds funny, but you're applying to be a plumber. Dress like you think a professional plumber would look. Dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Right now you're unemployed. You can wear anything. Dress like you are going to be that plumber. You want to walk in and present yourself as somebody who is confident, dresses nice, looks clean, smells good. If we get close and talk, I want to smell you've got good breath. I know that's crazy, but if you're out talking to my customers, you're going to get that close. I just want to know in advance. Dressing nice, wearing a pair of work boots, wearing a nice pair of jeans, wearing a shirt, and to be honest, tuck it in. Make sure your hair looks good. Take care of yourself because you want to dress to impress the possible employer that you're going to go to work for. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't wear a suit and tie. It doesn't fit. Now I think you're trying to sell me a false bill of goods. Just make sure that when you come in, you're dressed nice so that I would look at you and think, you know what, I can see him in front of my customers. That's a really big deal. Next, practice interviewing. If you're very uncomfortable talking, practice. Get used to it. Ask a friend, ask an enemy, ask your parents. It doesn't matter. Say, look, I'm going in for an interview tomorrow. I want you to ask me questions that an employer would possibly ask, and get used to it and think about your answer. The good thing about practicing this is sometimes you're already going to have the answer when they ask you. Now, still listen to their question properly because they may change it up a little bit and you don't want to give a wrong answer. You need to feel comfortable. And by doing these practice sessions, talking to somebody, and especially if you know about the company, it can help you a lot. So practice. Have somebody ask you questions and just tell them, look, I want you to ask me 5 questions that you think an employer might ask, and think about it and do it very well. Now, the good thing about this, you want to make sure when they are talking to you, you're looking them in the eye and you're answering them slowly and confidently. Guys, practice makes perfect. And you can get really good at presenting yourself if you'll take the time to learn to do it. When you walk in, look them in the eye and shake their hand. If they tell you their name, if they say, hello, I'm Roger, repeat their name to them. Roger, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for this opportunity. When you're done with your interview, make sure you tell them, thank you for your time. I know you're busy. I do appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. I really do like the way this went today. Don't be corny about it. Don't be cheesy about it. But understand this person, this business owner or manager, or whoever it is, has taken time to talk to you. They're looking for somebody, and you want to be the person that leaves an impression on them when you leave. And when you get ready to leave, remember, shake their hand, look them in the eye, and say thank you very much. The next one, ask the right questions. Let me tell you, if you really want to impress me as somebody interviewing for a job, and I've had it happen, I've had guys pull out a list of papers because I always ask, do you have any questions for me? And what I love about this, the ones that do are normally the ones that want to grow. They want to learn. I don't want just a plumber that just wants to hop in a truck and just ride around, not talk to people, not do things. I want people that are like, man, look, I want to learn new things. I want to learn to work on new equipment. I want to learn new products, new techniques, new tools, because I believe that's how we grow and get better. So ask the right questions. Some of my favorite questions: what kind of benefits does the company offer? I'm wanting to put up money for my future. So I was wondering, do you have a 401k? Different things like that. When we find a young person looking out for their future, it's huge. Another great question: what can I expect to learn from working here? That lets somebody know that you're interested in learning and growing, and that's also impressive. One of my favorites: if I came to work here, what could I do to make your job easier? And they may tell you, look, show up on time, dress nice. They're going to tell you what's important to them. Also, like I said earlier, look them in the eye when you're talking to them. That is huge. You only get one chance to make a first impression, and this might be it. So make sure you're going above and beyond to do everything you can to help you get the job you want. My last tip, back to the most important part: follow up. If you liked your interview and you think everything went well, before you leave, ask for a card. Can I get one of your business cards, please? Thank you very much. Why? Hopefully you've got their email address. Now send them an email when you get home, or maybe even the next day. Hey, Roger, I just want to take a minute to say thank you for your time today. I really was impressed with your company. I like your logo. I like your values. I like your mission statement. Whatever it was, think of something that you liked about the company. Don't just make stuff up. Think about what you really liked about the company. This is a great thing to do to keep you top of mind. Wow, this guy came in, shook my hand, said thank you before they left, repeated my name, said thank you again, and then sent me an email saying, thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity. Guys, to go above and beyond and set yourself apart from every other apprentice or plumber or whatever, that's a great start. That is really a good way to do it. And following up, I promise, will set you apart from most people that ever walk in and apply for a job. If you've got in on interviews before and they didn't go well, do me a favor and leave me a comment down below and let me know what was wrong. Did you follow all these steps, or is there something you're like, you know what, I didn't think about it. I didn't do any research. I walked in and thought they were a plumbing company, and really they were a veterinary office. You never know. Do your research, dress nice, practice interviewing, ask the right questions, and again, make sure you follow up. I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, the expert plumber. I'll see you in the next video if you don't get flushed.